Change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. And I was just sick and tired of being ignored, of not being able to impose myself in situations, of wanting to go after something, and I just didn't have the confidence to do it. So I set myself this KPI. I set myself an objective when I was 16 years old that summer. Basically, you must have one conversation with a stranger every single day to get over it, right? And I call this micro bravery. I don't know if I coined that. I'm sure someone else smarter than me coined that. But for me, it was micro bravery. What's one tiny thing I can do to get better within my control? And just the more you do it, of course, when you have a good day, you have more than one conversation, you get over it. And these bad boys here as well, I hit the books. I was the youngest kid by far. I was the youngest person by far in the library. I know that in the self-help section. You don't see many 16-year-olds in the self-help section of Hong Kong Library in Victoria Park. There was me. I bought all the books. I read them. I absorbed. I tried to put good stuff in here, right? Because I think the level of your articulation is dictated by the content you consume. If you only consume social media, if you only consume Netflix, I'm sorry, you won't have the depth and range of language that someone who's studied all of this will have. Yeah. And again, that's not like a snooty thing like, oh, he's a bookworm or he's so literate. It's just curiosity. Read what you enjoy. I don't care what it is. But just develop a love of reading, then you'll develop a love of language, and then you'll have fun playing with it. And I played with it for 25 years. I'm 41, right? So when you see me now on a microphone and you're like, he's decent, it's 25 years of practice, right? It's not something I turned on or something I was born with. I want you to remember how awkward and shy and afraid I was for the entire kind of first half of my life. And what gives me confidence that I can help other people is I fix myself.
It's a pretty incredible journey, mate. From a shy, introverted, sick kid.
People have had it worse, by the way.
But
People have
to
had it
go
way
from
worse,
that,
so.
and you can say that about any situation, but I think in terms of going from that to playing professional sports, professional football, playing for your country, to being a coach who teaches people how to articulate, how to communicate, how to speak, how to present themselves is pretty amazing. I
just want to interrupt though, because I feel like my sense is that there's a danger of anyone listening and watching, and this is like the Michael Campion, He's Amazing show. Yeah. I want you to remember that there's no difference between me and anyone else as long as you want it enough.
Yeah.
Right? My whole line, every single social media post, I end basically the same. Talent equals practice in disguise. Talent equals practice in disguise every single time. Why were you a good footballer? You practiced more than the other goalkeepers, didn't you? That's it. I did more reps. I read more books. I got on the microphone more often than you did. I prepped for 48 hours before I came here. Well, not today, right? But I wanted it to be more serendipitous and flow. But, if I've got a big pitch, I prepare like a beast.
Yeah.
And you rocked up 20 minutes before and you wonder why I'm better than you. Yeah. How much do you care?